venues in college football. Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. So Oklahoma's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Inside, it's Walton. Enough to move the chains. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Got a man in the middle. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Nice catch there. You know, I think back to great Golden Dome wide receivers and Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket Ismail, obviously. How about Jeff Samardzija? There's a name you don't hear very much anymore, but he was awesome for Brady Quinn back in the day. And all those guys had the ability to win one-on-one. Their quarterbacks knew that if they had that matchup outside, they were going to take it. And I think this quarterback feels the same way about that guy. He is just so dynamic outside.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Takes the handoff. It's Blaylock. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Out wide right, it's Blaylock. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. Pulls it in. There was running room there, but he needed another step or two to make it to the 40 and move those chains. It's 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. This offense has it with really good field position. The give to the single back. Hard running there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. It's dropped after taking the hit. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys?
Makes a grab and room to run. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I know he's got the height and the weight at the tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Lets it fly. Touchdown, Irish. Middle of the end zone, he's got it. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Coming out with it, it's White. Hits it with a stiff arm. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Oklahoma sends the offense out, ready to go on the attack. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throw, it's Washington. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Stealing a score on special teams.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on it, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Finds a crease. It's Blaylock. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's McIntyre. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. They'll try the right side. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They were trying to hit the corner on that loss, but the defense refused to lose contain.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Look out! Takes a hit as he fires.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
The Sooners will try to convert on fourth down. Lets it fly. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on fourth down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the...
And that ball is live in the backfield. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse.
What a lucky...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Now on second down. Straight ahead, it's Mobley. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Direct snap. It's Walton. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
That's a nice job by this defense, getting in the backfield quick. They got in there so fast, anticipating pass on third and long, but they reacted so well to the run, get the tackle for a loss, and now probably going to force the punt here.
Looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Rush is on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Fresh center downs going to the air. He's got it down the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Notre Dame right back to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. From the gun. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They drag him down at the 34-yard line, and they They said they wanted to force mistakes, and they did just that.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the move, it's Blaylock. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Right back to it. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back to pass, it's Washington. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. They'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And he's only able to pick up about a yard before he's stopped on the play. And that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. They're all over it. Unloads in the nick of time.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. 3rd down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the 4th down.
The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to make one miss. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Gonna run it. It's Blaylock. There he goes. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Throws for the tight end. And oh, what a grab on the layout on the right side. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll run it. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
Firing deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll test the right side. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Got the first down. He's got enough to move the chains and convert, but we'll see if they're content to just let this clock run here late in the half. First down for this offense. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Hits inside. It's Mobley. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. The Fighting Irish called their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Just enough time to get off one more snap. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Tulsa taking on the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. And it's the home squad looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24. Good work by the coverage unit. For this Sooner offense to go back to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Buys time to his left. Looking down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their first possession in the third quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside to get it done. That time, the defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion. They were ready for it. This offense, though, they need to stay aggressive.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Got to make the play on 4th. Rush right in his face. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the Sooners with the 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Blaylock. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Tells the run, lost a pass. Buying time to his right. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Leaping grab for a big gain. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners.
And, man, that is exactly what you wanted to see from this offense to start the third quarter. Like, the passing game, it just wasn't in sync. It wasn't where it needs to be. You dug yourself a little bit of hole, Palmer, but coming out like this, throwing, trusting your quarterback, putting a drive together, that's got to be a good sign.
And this is where the coaching staff really makes their money. When you can go in at halftime and switch things up and make the changes you need to make to your game plan to find that rhythm and get it established. That is such a great way, you're right, to start this thing. And now for this offense, it's about keeping it going and trying to stay one step ahead of the defense.
Running to the left. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Second down, gonna throw it. The quick out. Gain of 8 is now 3rd and 2. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Drives inside. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Takes the handoff. It's Blaylock. Turning it on. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The defense putting points on the board.
Oh, and that is a backbreaker for the offense. You're trying to drive down the field here in the second half to keep this thing close, and you cough it up. And not just that, David. It's a defensive touchdown now, starting to blow this game open.
So starting to get some separation, and here's the thing about this defense, man. It's one thing to create turnovers and to create extra possessions. This is another thing to know what to do with it when you get it. And they scoop it, had a plan, look at them running all the way to the house and add to their lead.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. To the back. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They give it to him again. Makes the tackle.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Fires on the move. Dangerous throw on that one.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of the look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have one timeout remaining. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Caught in the backfield. It's Gilbert. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Fielded in the end zone, it's White. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Stepping to the right. Looking for his man in the middle. Makes a grab on the shot. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Sooners come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. He tries to take the top off. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. Discards him with the stiff arm.